Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Can't really tell you much more news, but still I know the Solana update videos are very popular here on this channel, so I wanted to give you an update and really confirm what I've been saying in the last video, that we are here in a potential breakout pattern. So we're going to take a look at that. But overall, where are we also in terms of the Elliott waves and the Fibonacci levels? We have come all the way up here in an impulsive move upside all the way to the all-time high that was back in November. Since then, we have been, as expected, we've been talking about that since the end of November. We've been in this correction here, and we've remained primarily bearish here on Solana so far. We have now started to flatten out a little bit, and we are in a potential breakout pattern. That doesn't mean it has to break out to the upside, even though it is a bullish pattern. Generally, it is a falling wedge. Yeah, so again, you can just see it here by applying this trend line. I just put that in a different color so you can see it better. You've got one trend line there. You can, depending on how you draw it, draw another one here, and that gives you your breakout pattern, that falling wedge, in which currently a few other cryptos are as well. We saw, for example, Gala in one. Gala broke out now to the upside. I would need to check though if that was sustainable. We see various cryptos now in a descending wedge, including Cardano as well. I think Chainlink, VeChain as well. So you start to see these forming, and this is exactly the pattern that we saw back in July 2021, before we saw the breakout to the upside, and for many cryptos, new all-time highs in autumn 2021. So this is currently developing, and we can see that is one explanation for why many cryptos are currently not really volatile. And I can adjust that a little bit. It depends always how you do it. Patterns are a bit subjective to draw, but it explains why a lot of cryptos are currently not really moving a lot, because they are getting squeezed here into an apex of a pattern. And I think there is a good chance that this could break out to the upside. But again, you always have to wait for the confirmation of the breakout. Everything else is just speculation, and then you can react to the market, because this is essentially what we do. We have to wait for a signal of the market, then we can react to the market, taking into account what the market can do in a certain scenario. And I explained in detail what I would do if we see that breakout here to the upside, taking into account the key resistance levels. So for me, if that breaks out, I would want to wait for a retest of the support level, and then with volume confirmed start of an uptrend. And that could take us to $105. So this previous high here. But overall, the first main target for this wedge would be the beginning of the wedge, and that is at $122. That would be quite nice, because it would mean a profit of around 40 to, well, nearly 50%. So I think that is not bad, and that can absolutely take place. At the moment, my primary expectation is, and has to be still though, that we are coming down into this target area down there in green. Yeah, so this is still where I would expect the price to land eventually, which doesn't mean, as we have done it before, that you could see some temporary upside. I mean, we've seen it here various times before, that we have seen temporary upside, and that is where still I would expect the price to land. So until Bitcoin has completed its correction, I don't really think we have seen the lowest point for Solana. The ideal level here would be the $55 level. That is what I would really prefer. $55 is the 78.6% Fibonacci level. That is the level that many cryptos have already found support at, or here even the 88.7% Fib level at $30. That is, as I said, where many cryptos have found support already, exactly at these levels. Had a few comments in the previous videos that they were I received the comments that Fibs don't work, but that is absolutely wrong. Of course, you can apply them in a wrong way, and then they don't work. But Fibonacci levels absolutely work. We've seen these examples with various other cryptos where they have, with the accuracy of a few cents, exactly found support at these Fibonacci levels. And it is possible, absolutely possible, to predict and forecast which Fibonacci levels will be triggered. What is not easy, or not actually possible, is to say when exactly. That's what many people, however, want to hear, but you just can't. You know that it will happen, at least with the highest or with a certain probability, but you can't really say when. And that is a bit of a problem for many people, I understand that, but it just doesn't give you that possibility to say when, because a certain correction can just last a while. It can move sideways for months, right? And then after that you get a dump or whatever. But no, Fibonacci levels always work. If you apply it in the right way, and otherwise you would not see this reaction to these Fibonacci levels here, where you, for example, this is the Fib from 0 to the all-time high. You can see how perfectly that wave 3 triggered the 0.214 Fib level, even though it is retrospectively. But no, everything, Fib levels are everywhere. Yeah, you can even see it here, how the wave 1 triggered the 0.786 down here, and you see it. Yeah, you see it. And here found support at the 0.5, and here found support at the 0.382. So all of this, and here again found resistance at the 0.214 Fib level. No, Fib levels are everywhere in nature, can't deny it, and they are everywhere where human psychology plays a role as well, and where you have enough people in a market where you see the behavior of the waves. There are a few reasons that need to be, a few things in the context that need to be there in order for this to work. And the stock market and the crypto market, they offer that transparency, which allows Elliott waves to work, and also the Fibonacci's to work. That's where we are in this breakout pattern here currently. And looking forward to whatever's happening. You can see in orange coming down the 20-day moving average here, and this is currently sitting at $88. That will be resistance as well, but chances are if we break out of that pattern here, that also the 20-day moving average will be broken, would be another former resistance level then being flipped for support. And yeah, overall, looking here maybe on the daily chart, let's take a look on the daily if we can see anything changing in the indicators. You can see we continue to move up here on the daily chart, on the RSI. So basically what we were doing here is a bullish divergence, forming a bullish divergence with a lower low on the price and a higher low on the RSI. And you can see the same story on the daily MACD as well. You also have a bullish divergence on the MACD. Yeah, from down there basically to here, same thing. Also, we might actually see a bullish crossover here shortly on the daily, which could give it a little bit of a boost to the upside. Stochastic RSI on the daily oversold now could also, if that turns around, give it a bit of upside momentum, and that could support that breakout here out of that pattern to the upside. So generally the indicators would support it, but we have to wait on how the market decides, and that would be an opportunity for everybody who wants to do a short-term long trade. If you take it, that's entirely up to you. That's no financial advice. I only tell you what I'm thinking about here and what I might do if I observe that breakout to the upside. And long term, told you for the next major wave to the upside, the Fibonacci levels, they tell us that the price is going to reach the 1.618 Fib extension, which is $422 at least. That's the absolute minimum we would expect for a wave 3. And there you go. And this is for the next wave where the price would be heading. Do we have anything else here? But that is the absolute minimum target. All right. So looking forward to that. And I'll absolutely keep you updated about the development of Solana, and hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and if you really like the content, maybe check out the channel membership for access to the Telegram live chat, the Discord server, and also a weekly live stream, with the next live stream being later today, and we talk about portfolio management. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.